So today we're working on recovery, and I am here with a dear friend and therapist that specializes in fascial stretching technique, and her name is
Vicki Tran Carrillo.
And today she's going to be working on me and taking care of some of the overactive tissue that we all build up in our body cumulatively. And that just happens over time from everyday working, running, doing the chores, everything that we're expected to do throughout the day. We build up a lot of tightness in and around our joints. So this is Vicki's specialty, and she's going to be working on me today to help relieve some of those little issues that get tight and a little uncomfortable, and sometimes we can't even move. So this is where she comes in, and she's going to help me relieve that today, those trigger points. Remember that it's real important that we relax and get into the feeling of recovery and letting go. All right, Vicki, I'm going to let you take over.
Sure, let's do it.
All right.
Now, right off the bat, Dagmar, go ahead and feel comfortable.
All right.
And fully get your spine rested.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Good.
Now, one thing that I want to remind all of us is when it comes to our fascia, it's also a sensory organ, which means it does store a lot of our emotion. When I just say over time we have built up tensions from trauma or anxiety or just a sense of uncertainty, it does store in our body. And with that said, fascia is something that's also a guardian to your body.
Yes.
That holds your muscle tissue, your fibers, right? Your blood vessels. So with that said, I would need Dagmar or actually for her fascia to invite me in versus me forcing myself in.
That means relaxation, folks.
Yes,
Time to relax and let go is what she's saying to all of us.
Yes, and with that said, I'm going to go ahead and just help Dagmar relax a little bit more with her feet rubbed. Just really open it up, open the fascia up from the bottom of her feet.
Okay, Vicki, I'm going to let go now and surrender like you told me to.
Dagmar. The funny thing about fascia is oftentimes people think if I'm hurting in my hips or I'm tight in my hips, I gotta focus on my hips. And that could be further from the truth, because I want to invite you guys to think of your body as a full-on whole body system. And the fascia in your feet actually links a lot towards your back as well as your neck. So whenever you have any tension in your neck or your hips, I love for you guys to, again, pay attention to your feet.
Yes, okay.
So we'll start from there. Number one thing first, this is your femur bone, and that pretty much sits all day, standing up and just jabbing into your hip socket. And the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do right now is just fully traction it out, so that way to create some space and light in your hip joint capsule.
My feet are smiling, folks. The feet are smiling. That's amazing.
And if you notice, Dagmar, what I'm doing right now is I'm fully listening and just watching your breathing and synchronizing every movement that I do with your breathing. It's just a really good gesture to respect your body where it's at and how I can meet you where you at to let your body relax into it. And when our body is relaxed, that's when recovery can happen.
Yes. Fabulous. Ah, yes.
As you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm opening up her lateral net on her side of her body. We're just bringing it back into a different plane of movement. We'll wait for the body to breathe into it.
And also, Vicki, with fascial tissue stretching, we're tapping into more planes of motion. Is that correct?
Correct. Because we're so used to just forward movement or backward movement.
Right.
But there's so much more in terms of spiral movement.
Yes. Rotation.
Rotation, different kind of movement.
Okay.
That our body is able to do, but we don't often do it. So that's why it kind of stays stuck and stiff.
Ah, wow, I feel that. Amazing. I can feel that releasing as we speak. Wow.
You're very flexible, Dagmar. I can take you further. And everyone is different. Everyone's
right. Yes, folks, everyone's different. Yes. I'm a trainer, so I'm used to doing a lot of stretching, a lot of technical work. So I'm a little more mobile maybe than others, but that's just each individual. So. So Vicki, what do you think in comparison to like a massage? How often should we be doing this? And price-wise, does it vary, or is it, how often should we do it? What's the best strategy for partaking in this recovery?
I would say it is comparable compared to a massage. And what I would usually suggest people, because some people come to me whether their body is overused or underused. Everyone's starting point is so different. And if you feel your body is really limited on mobility, where you just can't quite turn your neck when you drive, or you just have a really hard time holding your kids on one side all the time and just sore and tight all the time, I would say start with once a week, stretch once a week.
Okay.
And once you're able to do more mobility work after your stretches, that can also ease into like twice a month.
And how long does the stretch take? An hour, a half hour? What is that?
You would love a 75-minute session.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. I would love that. You heard it here, people. Yes, this is the place to come and get your recovery.
I just love to slow you down, Dagmar, because I mean, so many of us, we're so focused on just getting things done and go, go, go.
Yes.
And just being able to slow down is going to allow you to go faster when it's time to go. And I would love to take the chance to help you do that.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right, very nice. I'm already feeling so much better. All of you out there, you're next.
Okay, take a nice deep breath. So that way the racks can be opened up more.
Wow.
You feel yourself turning. Go ahead and hang on to the table. Hang on to the right, Dagmar.
All right.
Take a nice deep breath for me. And exhale. One more time. You feel okay there?
Very good.
Good. Let's go a little deeper into it.
So that mobility that I'm getting now that I otherwise would not, all is coming from the therapist. She's directing, oh, I just felt the pop, wow.
Felt that, yeah?
Yes, okay. Okay, so now, Vicki, you're working my shoulder complex?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in working the shoulder complex, it's real important to understand that we hold a lot of our tension in our upper body from our shoulders to our neck region. So now Vicki's just so beautifully stretching through the upper back tissue, through the scapula, and moving in the lateral plane, so that frontal plane moving and releasing tension, which feels so wonderful, getting me back into anatomical correctiveness, releasing pressure through my spine. Wow. And remember, non-evasive, so no pain involved at all.
We don't need straining or pain to feel better.
Yes.
So I'm scooping all the fascia upward first. Yeah, you're doing great with your breathing, Dagmar.
Great.
I got your head, Dagmar. And just being able to traction out the spine. Take a nice deep breath. It releases the pressure.
Wow.
On her
Feel
neck.
that.
Yeah. When you up from here, take a nice deep breath for me, Dagmar. You doing okay there?
Mm-hmm.
Good. That's gonna give a person the neck back.
Beautiful. So we're really moving in that transverse rotating area now. Again, very difficult to do this on your own, so let a professional in. Wow.
All right, Dagmar, we're done for today. Thank you for trusting your body in my hands, and hope you have a great week.
Thank you so much, Vicki. Wow. Okay, so folks, I feel fantastic, like dynamite. Thank you so much, Vicki. And for all of you out there, please take the time for a little self-love and take some therapy like what I did today. I feel wonderful, so light on my feet now, and just a great way to recover once in a while. Do your best to take care. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day. This is Dagmar Carey signing off. Keep fit with
Vicki Tran Carrillo.
All right. And we love you all. Thank you for joining us today, and keep recovering. Okay, folks. So as we conclude this video of fascial stretching therapy, or FST, let's highlight the most important takeaways. First of all, most important, posture, realignment. When we're done with this, we should feel a little taller even, because we got stretched out. So we want to deactivate that overactive tissue. Number one, so important. Number two takeaway, remember that this is neuromyofascial technique, and we are turning off everything that is overactive and tight in the body. And it is connective tissue, not isolated muscle groups. Real important takeaway there. And number three, the overuse, injury, or wear and tear on the body that is cumulative over time. So we want that as the most important. The most important takeaway there is recovery and feeling relaxed. And let me tell you, you feel great afterwards. Please check out Fascial Tissue Therapy. It is fantastic. Okay, this is Dagmar Carey Fitness signing off. Have a great, great day and get your recovery in. Stay well. Keep moving and keep playing. Stay young at heart and keep stretching the boundaries.